It turns out, Lewis, that merely looking at child porn online in New York is not a crime, at least according to a recent decision. The case centered around a professor who had viewed hundreds of child porn pictures, and the judge found that he really didn't do anything wrong because there was no right-click save as. The mere contact of kiddie porn to eyeballs over the internet, hundreds of times in this particular case, is the same as looking at a picture of any kind of weird meme or anything like that. This seems impossibly horrible and wrong, but technically the ruling is sound apparently. Merely viewing web images of child pornography does not, absent of other proof, constitute either possession or procurement within the meaning of our penal law, according to Senior Judge Carmen Beauchamp-Sipatrick. Siparic, rather. She wrote for a majority, the 4 out of the 6 judges. So the idea is you actually need to deliberately want to save the child porn to your hard drive or some other kind of explicit, yes, I am purposely looking for child porn type of action, including printing it out. I mean, who prints pictures off of the internet at this point?
Yeah, good question.
So the question is whether this is going against the spirit of child porn laws under the defense of the letter of them. And many people would say, well, the law is about the letter of the law, not the spirit. And I would argue that with so many laws referring to the internet, you really have to look again at how some of these laws have to be written. I don't think there are a lot of gaps when it comes to the internet and new technology as far as how law is written.
Right. I mean, look, you've got people who accidentally stumble across child porn.
Okay.
You've got police, FBI, trying to find out where it's coming from, obviously viewing it in the process. You've got the police investigating people, observing what they have on their hard drives and things like this. I mean, is it possible to come up with laws that dictate how much you can view? I mean, obviously this professor seems a little excessive, right?
Right.
Is it possible to come up with a law that says, okay, well, if you've only viewed 3 or 4 pictures, like that might be an accident. But if it's over this many, clearly you're violating the law somehow.
Yeah, I mean, the law makes sense for those few times when an innocent person might click a link thinking it goes to one thing and it goes to something else and it's one kind of child porn image or something like that. But it really does seem like it's a loophole for people who are really just viewing porn on the internet deliberately, but not downloading per se, and apparently your browser cache does not count, which automatically essentially is downloading everything that you look at.
Right.
It provides a legal loophole for them.
Yeah. And at the same time, I mean, does this, in New York, does this bring the focus more to the people who are hoarding and downloading this stuff or producing it? I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I definitely think this ruling sounds very strange.
I mean, for sure, laws that deal with computers need to wrap themselves around how people actually use computers to avoid these literal technicalities.
Right, right. I mean, I think we've just scratched the surface when it comes to legal rulings on things internet and computer related. I'm sure we're going to be in for all sorts of surprises like this down the road.